Welcome to Sporting Game Night. This is the champion of champions. We got the brightest people of the team, present and future, or just the funniest because it has to do with banter as well. So you guys are either smart or funny, one or the other. Maybe both. If you're Z, you might be both. But let's get into a couple introductions.
Thank you.
Let's try that. Buddy. Z, you start off.
Say that again. What would you like me to do?
Introductions.
Introduce myself again?
I would like you to introduce yourself, please.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So, my name is Zoran Savic. I am from the former Yugoslavia, which no longer exists, but I still go by former Yugoslavia. Came to America in 1980 to play for a few years and ended up staying here the rest of my life. As I mentioned before, I was in a paramilitary for most of you guys. And, played soccer in America until 1991. And for you youngsters here, playing soccer back in the 80s and promoting it was a hell of a fun time, but hell of a hard time. We had to play at times 12 months out of the year. So to kind of pave the way for everybody else behind us. And I'm proud of the job we've done, and I'm proud of the job everybody's doing in between and what the guys are doing today.
Hold on, see.
All right, we'll go in order from the 80s to the 90s and 2000s. What do you got for us, Jimmy Conrad?
I thought Johnny was older than me. No? Okay. All right.
Johnny just has the beard that's older than everybody. But he's the young pup.
That's fair. No, so I played a lot of soccer in my career, and 8 years of that was spent in Kansas City. I enjoyed my time there. It's my second home. I miss being there. I can't wait for the season to get started again so I can come back and visit. And I'm really excited for not only what the club has achieved, but what they're going to succeed in the future. And I'm really happy to be here with you guys. I don't know Johnny all that much, so I'm excited to share the screen with him. Beasler can really kiss my all things considered. I'm just kidding. I love Matt Beasler. He's the best. This is great. I'm excited to be here, and I look forward to winning.
What's the number 84 on your jersey for?
Yeah, so this is an Open Cup one-of-a-kind jersey. They didn't have a 1 and a 2 for me. We lost them for whatever reason. So I went with two players at the time that were two of my favorites, Chris Brown, one of my favorite teammates, and Shavar Thomas, who was a center back who played next to me. 8 and 4 added up to 12, which was my number. And there you go.
Love it. All right, we'll go to Beasler, who's been here longer than Johnny. I think he's a little bit older too. So Matthew, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
What everyone doing? Matt Beasler. I don't got much to say. I guess I'll handicap how I think tonight is going to play out. I'll go Z as the favorite because he has a wealth of knowledge.
So I'll leave the show now and just collect the trophy again.
Johnny Russell's number 2. He's from Scotland, so I know Vinny's got a question about castles or something, Lord of the Rings, whatever happens in Scotland. And then Jimmy Conrad, number 3. Man, Jimmy, I missed you. I hope I beat you tonight.
We'll see. Well, by the way, you can't say you have not much to say, but then you've written a book. Like those two things don't.
I would agree. I would agree, though, that Bees has to be the underdog in here since he didn't even win his own champion of champions. But somehow I gave too many points to Tim Melia that he felt obliged to concede his spot to the captain. So congratulations on a technicality, Bees, for being here. And now Johnny Russell, last but definitely not least.
Johnny Russell from Glasgow. I was champ number 2. This is why I'm here. And don't really need to say much more. Everyone knows who I am.
All right, we're ready to start some questions. Good introductions. Everybody gets 1 point for the solid introductions, and Z gets 2 points for. Here we go. We're going to start with the 3 categories today are sports, and we're going to stick with dynasties. And we will do some general knowledge as always. So make sure you guys can remember what you learned in 5th grade, and then how well do you know your teammate or coworker or coach or whatever. Here we go. Let's start it off with sports. First question. Which 2 European teams have won their domestic leagues for the last 8 years in a row? Jimmy thought it was funny, apparently.
8 years in a row.
Sorry, is it you said European teams?
European teams who have won their domestic leagues for the last 8 years in a row. And I'll just give you like a slight hint that it's not like some, country that you've never heard of or anything.
Like Yugoslavia?
Yeah, it wouldn't be in the former
Oh, really?
Yugoslavia.
So,
There you go, B.
man, I don't want to miss the first one. That would suck.
It's only worth 1 point. Plenty of game to go.
Every point counts. That's the cliche.
No, not in this game. Just
That's
the
true.
jokes.
That's true.
All right, let's do this. Let's read them. What do we got? Z, remember you got to show them. Let's not get a false start like you did last game.
Juventus.
Juventus
and Bayern Munich.
and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich has won 7 in a row, so that was close. but
Trick
incorrect.
question.
Who do we got over there? Bees, Juventus and Celtic. That is both correct. I cannot read that notepad. Celtic and who?
It's
Johnny,
Juve
I
and
can't-
Celtic.
Just says Glasgow Celtic and then I love her.
So just Celtic. You didn't even want to guess the other team?
No other team
Jimmy, I
matters.
still can't read that notepad.
Jesus Christ.
Can you
It's-
just verbalize it? I'll trust
yeah,
you.
It's Juve and Celtic.
All right, there we go. So Bees, 2 points. Jimmy, 2 points. Z1 and Johnny 1. Bayern Munich has won it 7 times. They will win it 8 times, I think, now. But Celtic, Celtic's probably going to win it
By the way,
10,
hold on a second,
100,
hold on a second.
500 times. There's no other team in that league.
Hey, Benny, hold on a second. I thought this year counted.
This year's not over.
Johnny, I'm not messing with you here. I wrote down Rangers first, and I got it completely mixed up. And I was like, wait, that's wrong.
I think they've only been a team for 8 years.
Celtic hasn't been in the first division yet. Anyways, good job. Not terrible answers. We got most of them right. So well done, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. We're going to go to basketball here, and we'll include, the documentary that's going on right now. So the Bulls won 6 out of 8 years. Who won the titles in between the Bulls' 2 three-peats?
Damn.
So there were 2 titles in between the Bulls' 2 three-peats. Who won those 2 championships? This one's tough for Johnny and maybe for Z. I don't know how much Z knows American basketball history.
I love basketball, man.
Watched all of them.
Absolutely love basketball.
All right, good. So I'm glad that both you guys know it enough so it's not an
I
unfair
don't
question.
know it. Between.
I can give you a hint that has nothing to do with who actually won.
Oh.
I don't know if it'll help.
No.
Give it to me.
I
Give me
got
a
it.
hint.
I got it.
I'll give Z a hint because I really don't think it's going to help. But I moved to this city during the 2 years that they won.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, I told you it wouldn't help.
Was it Sao Paulo?
I was living in the States by then, so no.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Do we have we'll get 10 seconds to write something down. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got. Everybody write something down. What do we got? Houston Rockets,
I went next.
the Celtics, the Knicks, and the Rockets. Rockets are correct. They won both of them. Well done, Bees. I think that was implied after I said what I said. I probably shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Wait, you moved to Houston?
I lived in Houston for 2 years. Those were the 2 years that the Rockets won the championship. You're welcome, Houston Rocket fans.
Hakeem the Dream, baby.
That's right.
Robert Ory.
All right. Moving on. We're going to NFL now.
Wow.
So in this decade, 2010 to 2019, the Patriots have won 3 Super Bowls. From 2000 to 2009, the Patriots won another 3 Super Bowls. Who is the last team before the Patriots to have won 3 Super Bowls in the same decade?
Oh, okay. All right.
I love how Jimmy lets us know what he's thinking.
All right. I think that's right. I think I can.
Let me think about this one. Here we go. I'm going to go first.
The San Francisco 49ers. The San
I was gonna
Francisco
go with the Denver
49ers.
Nuggets.
The 49ers. And Beasler, thank you. The Cowboys are correct. The San Francisco 49ers is, however, a really good guess. They won 2 in the 90s and they won 1 in 89, I believe. So they won them before the Cowboys. So either way, the Cowboys would have been the correct answer. But the Niners did win 3 in a span of 10 years, just not in the same decade.
Bees, have your kids get off Google Chrome right now.
You with an extra point there for a joke.
Stupid Cowboys.
I hate the Cowboys.
Me too. I
That's-
hate the
Hey,
Cowboys.
here's a question for Johnny because I feel like he's handicapped a little bit in some of these questions.
Thanks,
Who was the star running back for the Dallas Cowboys in the 90s?
How is that helping?
You don't know? He's a big name in football. Do you not know American football that well?
Not great. I watch it, but I wouldn't say I've got huge knowledge of it.
Yeah, you started playing fantasy football last year. I thought maybe you would, know some of the names by now.
I can help him out.
What
Do you
Cowboys
remember, Z?
player is
Yeah,
gonna
Emmitt
get a
Smith.
question? Ask him that.
Herschel
Emmitt
Walker.
Smith.
Emmett Smith.
Emmitt Smith is correct. Well done, Z. But I already gave you an extra point for the banter. So let's move on. Here's a question that I think Johnny should have no problem with. So let's see what happens. 2-part question. You can get 2 points for this one. The question is, who has won the most UEFA Champions League titles
Okay.
since 1955? So includes European Cup, right? Before it used to be called Champions League. And how many times have they won it?
So just the team that's won the most.
The
Here you
team
go.
that's won the most.
I
and
got
give
it right
me
here.
Hey, will you
No,
put it
Z.
down, Z?
All right.
It's not your turn yet.
The one and
So-
only mighty Celtic.
Next
Celtic,
time Z Fall
that's
starts,
the
he manages a point here. So the team with the most titles, and you guess however many you think they've won. If you get it exactly, you win. Obviously, whoever gets closest will get it.
I'm ready.
I'm
You want me
ready.
to go first?
All right, go ahead. We all saw yours. Real Madrid and 11. Okay. I can't see that. Real Madrid and 13. Okay.
I snaked Z. I went 12.
Real Madrid and 12 and B's.
I think I put the same as Jimmy.
Real Madrid and 13. Well done, Jimmy and Beasler. Unbelievable. I would not have known that.
These are always copying me, dude.
Yeah.
Bees with 2 points, Jimmy with 2 points, and Z and Johnny with 1 point.
Who's in second place, Benny?
Jimmy is fast behind you. He's 1 point behind you.
For that question, who has the second most?
Oh,
It
who has the
is,
second most? Do you want me to tell you?
AC Milan.
AC Milan. Johnny with the point.
So 7? They have 7?
They have 7, yeah.
Yep.
7.
Done. How do you guys know all this, dude?
Is,
I
I don't
knew
know.
Madrid was number 1, but I
guess-
didn't know they had 13.
I guess I won't get a point for saying they got 7. That's fine. So I'll just over here. It's all right. It's all
It's
good.
it's like playing a FIFA game. You help the team that's losing a little bit to get a little closer.
Yeah, that's fair.
Make it interesting at the
That's
end.
fair. That's fair.
You might get a point for the best backdrop, and Z might lose a point for that one. But
Jimmy's gonna just be like throwing out random facts, trying to get points.
yeah, don't worry. I
Hey,
know his
you have
team.
your tactics, B's, and I have mine, buddy. All right.
All right, here we go. Last question in sports.
Sports.
How many teams in MLS have won more trophies than Sporting Kansas City since 2012? That includes National Cups, MLS Cup, and Supporter Shield.
Since 2012.
Since
Do we say how
2012.
many teams or like name the teams?
How many teams? Thank you, Beasler. If you can name the teams, you'll get extra points. How many teams in MLS have won more trophies than Sporting Kansas City since 2012? Are we all in agreement how many trophies that Sporting Kansas City has won it since 2012?
Yep.
That really shouldn't be a question. I hope you guys kind of know.
4.
Sporting Kansas City has won 4 trophies since 2012.
What Benny?
How
What
many-
what about a tie? Does that count as more or the?
No. How many teams in MLS have won more trophies than Sporting Kansas City since 2012? I'll give you guys in like 20, 30 seconds to think about it and come up with your answers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we get penalized for getting a wrong answer, like the team?
Yes.
If you get
3 point
not for
deduction
the second part,
for
but
you,
for the
Beasley.
first part, of course. If you guess the wrong number, then you get it wrong.
You just write down every
You,
team.
no, obviously. But then if you get the first question right or wrong, you can't get the second one right.
All right.
Are we all good?
Yep.
All right, let's see
guess.
it. What do we
don't
got?
1.
Z
Seattle.
1 Seattle,
I went 2 Galaxy in Seattle.
Galaxy in Seattle,
I just got Toronto.
Toronto and 1.
That's how many they have? Sorry,
No. How many teams? So just Toronto.
just one. Yeah.
And same with you, Bees.
Yeah.
This is becoming a runaway, boys. It's 1 and Toronto, and it's because of Canadian championships. So Seattle has won 4. They've won a Supporter Shield, 2 MLS Cups, and 1 Open Cup since 2012.
What's the Galaxy have?
Galaxy has only won two MLS Cups. Two MLS Cups. They haven't won an Open Cup since 2012, and they won Supporter Shield in 2011.
Damn, me and B's running away with it.
Yeah, there's a widening gap right here. B's at 8, B's at 9, Jimmy at 8, Z at 5, and Johnny at 4. But there's plenty of ball game to go. So here we go. Right. Let's move into general knowledge.
Okay.
First question is chemistry.
I'm out.
We all know what H2O stands for.
Yes.
H2O stands for water, in case anybody was wondering. What is NaCl stand for? I couldn't give you H2O. That was a bit too easy for soccer players. So NaCl.
Is that a new youth league?
Yeah, it's right below the USL.
Yeah, it's like ECNL and MLS, NYD.
It's the new arena league.
USISL. Okay.
NaCl. What is that compound?
No idea.
We all got guesses?
Yes. Let's
go. Johnny first. Let's see Johnny's first this time. Sodium. I'm going to give it to you. Even though it's really salt. Yeah, that's true, because sodium is literally one of the things. Let me see, Bees.
Bees. Come on.
I put salt or sodium chloride.
Yeah, it's salt. Otherwise known as table salt. What did Z write? I didn't even see what Z wrote. I'm gonna give both you guys 2 and Johnny 1 point, because you just call it table salt in England, right? Sodium is literally the Na.
Yeah, well, that wasn't a question.
Hey, Bees, did you graduate from college?
I did, yeah.
Notre Dame.
I think that says it all. I didn't graduate, so that's why you're in the lead. I can't speak for Z and Johnny, but
I didn't go to college.
Jimmy, you're one joke away from being tied.
No.
All right, here we go. So this is a math question. Is everybody familiar with the number pi?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Write down as many numbers as you can go with the number pi.
Wait, Jimmy, weren't you a math major?
I was. It's been a really long time.
Wondering how many people even know what pi stands for, or like pi is.
I don't
know.
I think this game's getting too hard. It's not as fun as the last ones because it's too hard. All right, let's see the guesses that you guys have. Johnny gets 2 points for that. That's gonna be worth more than the actual the result. 3 point. Holy Lord, Beasler. It's pretty good. 3.145. 3.1415. 3. What do? 1, 2, 3. I'll give Z a point there. Bees, you were the closest. It's 3.141592.
I knew it.
So B's got one more right.
I can't believe you missed that one.
It doesn't matter. Johnny got more points than B's actually got.
Seriously, B's, I can't believe you missed that one. Shocking.
All right, here we go. Now we got a spelling question. Spelling question, real easy.
Oh,
one.
Great. Let's go.
Spell bologna. Bologna sausage. How do you spell bologna? Z, you better get this one right, dude.
I'm trying, man.
This one I made specifically for the Europeans. See, Jimmy's ready.
That's bologna.
All right, we got some answers. Bees, did you write anything down?
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. What is that? Bolognese? Bologna. Is that?
Yeah.
Is that? I can't. Is that O or an A at the end?
That's an O.
Hey, give him an A. Give him an A.
He's an A.
All right.
Oh,
I aced it.
It's an A.
Jimmy gets a point and Bees gets a point. Z was very far off. He wrote bolognese, which is one of my favorite meals, and Johnny missed it by a letter. Bologna. Anyways, that was close.
All right.
All right.
Bees missed pi by a number, but
I'll throw Johnny another point there. Why not? All right, here we go. So I'm going to spell this word. This is languages now. Languages.
Mm.
Another one that should be benefiting the Europeans, but so far has not helped. 2-point question. You write this down. I'll tell you the letters. You write it down. You tell me what language it is and what does it mean. So you guys ready?
Yep.
Is it bollocks?
The word is V O E T as in tattoo, B as in ball, A L. V O
I
E
gotcha.
T B A L.
Easy peasy, dude. Come on.
So language and meaning. Jimmy is saying it's easy, not giving much confidence to his opponents. Z is wondering if it has any correlation with his former Yugoslavian.
I think I have it.
I think I jinxed myself, but we'll see.
Vote ball.
Are we all? Do we have a guess down? Do we all have answers?
Are you able to write it down? Or
Yeah, of course. Johnny's writing a paragraph over there.
Nah, just put like country /
Got it.
language. No, I mean,
All right, let's see. I want to see Z first this time, please.
Here we go.
Z.
Football.
What is
Denmark.
it? What does it say? What was the meaning?
Football.
Football.
Soccer.
In Denmark. Okay, that's 1 point for Z. For football. Football is correct. It's not from Denmark.
It is from Denmark. Have you ever
Football
heard him say
and
it?
Dutch. That is both correct.
You know what?
I could tell you what it is in Denmark because I live there.
I know you did. That's why I put Denmark,
Dutch
by the
soccer,
way, Benny.
football. Look at this guy, dude.
That's why I put Denmark, Benny.
Very good. Johnny got it, and B's got it.
He's really taking advantage of backing into this competition here.
Yes, he is.
Bees is going for extra credit at this point.
Yeah.
Like he's writing down soccer, football, everything.
That was
like
a
you
guess. Actually. That was
Football.
that was a guess. I didn't know that.
In Danish, it is fodbold. Fodbold. It's close though. All right, last
Bees-
question.
Can I just say the Bees looks like he's a trainer, like a 24-hour fitness with that outfit on?
I'm not giving you a point to catch up to him yet, Jimmy.
Come on, man.
It's too close. You can't hear us. We can say what we want right now.
You know what?
All right, stop. He can hear us now.
Okay.
All right,
blame.
last question for general knowledge, and I'm going to make this a little bit more interesting because the scores are crazy here. But I'm going to say first place is going to get 3 points. Second place will get 2 points. Third place will get 1 point. And last place will get 0
Wow.
for this answer.
Wow.
It is going to be a drawing question. And you will have to draw a logo.
got my pens again.
Logo of...
You girls want to say hi?
Whoa, are we doing TikToks over there? Who's doing TikTok? TikTok dancing. Get on that TikTok.
All right. Going to round 3. Our scores are, correct me if I'm wrong, Jordan. We got Beasler in the lead with 14 points. We got Jimmy Conrad right behind with 13 points. We got Johnny with 10. He's made some points up for some funny banter of his. And Z, you're straggling with 7. We got to find some more questions from the 1980s period here for you.
Absolutely, you do.
But now we're gonna go into know your teammate. How well do you know your teammate? So as before, I think everybody has done this except maybe Bees. I don't think I did this for game night 1. So we are going into how well do you know your teammate? For the very first question, Beasler, who is in the lead, will put his marker down. Will not have to answer this question. Beasler has played a multitude of national team games. He really has. Great player. He has, however, only scored 1 goal in his entire national team career. Who was it against?
We spoke about this
Johnny, we did.
because you missed the.
Talked about who we've scored against.
Oh, we spoke about it on the bus on the way back from a game. I can remember it. Oh.
Johnny, by the way, I wouldn't give anybody information on who you might have scored on.
Yeah.
I'm torn. I was watching this game.
I'll give you guys a hint. It wasn't Mexico.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Not anybody can score against Mexico like Benny and I. You know what I mean?
Was it a CONCACAF nation?
Yeah.
It was?
That's not going to help.
I think I got it.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was. Yeah, it
Yeah.
had to.
It was in qualifying.
Yeah.
All right, you guys good with some of your guesses there?
I think I've got it.
Let's go. Johnny Russell first. By the way, these count for 2 points. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I'll give you that one. St. Vincent. What did Jimmy say?
Damn it! I had St. Kitts and Nevis. All right,
Guatemala and St. Kitts. Johnny with 2 points. Got to know your teammates.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Jimmy, please put your pen down. Question for Jimmy is, we all famously know that Jimmy went to UCLA. What a wonderful school.
Amazing.
But how many of you guys know where he transferred from?
Good one.
I know like one other place.
Where he transferred from?
Johnny, just put Virginia.
I'm just putting the one that Ike said that if I went to college, I'd go here.
I don't even know what Ike would have said for that.
Johnny's first year here, we did March Madness. It was like his first month, and he's like, I know no colleges. Like, who's going to win? We all told him to pick Virginia. They were the #1 overall seed, and that was the year they got upset by the 16th.
Did he pick Virginia the next year? That's what he should have done.
Didn't trust him.
No, I didn't trust him at all.
That's a tough question.
It is.
I'm going to go first on this one.
All right, let's see. Z,
And let me
wait.
tell you why I'm gonna
Let's
go
see if
first, because
Johnny's
I
got
think
something.
the
Bees,
transfer
have you
from
written something?
Stanford.
Wait up.
The reason why, because I think this is how smart this kid is. And
You think anybody from Stanford is going to go to UCLA after they're going to get their degree?
The soccer program was so good. He's like, there's nothing more I can learn at Stanford. I'm going to UCLA because we're very bad.
Johnny said
that's what I believe.
UVA. Bees, what did you say?
Said,
Wow.
Wow, look at this guy,
Look at
dude,
this
just running off
crushing.
with
You're
this.
unbelievable, man.
Crushing.
Bees.
Hey, well played,
Unbelievable.
Bees.
The
Well
answer
played.
is San
Hold on a
Diego
second. Hold on a
State.
second. Bees is not what wasn't even supposed to be in this deal.
Hey, Jimmy, on a side note, do you still feel a little bit something for San Diego State or no?
Yeah, of course.
Were you disappointed that there was no March Madness this year?
No, not really. No, I mean, I don't really cheer for the other sports teams. I kind of just remember the guys that I still play with. They're still my friends. So
I was wondering if San Diego State would have done it this year.
Nah, probably not.
the reason I know that is because another former teammate, Christian Duke. Did he go to San Diego State or San Diego?
Santiago. He went to Santiago.
But whatever, it helped you out, Bees. So congrats to you. That was a nice one.
All right. For the next question, Z, you can relax and put your pen down. And this question is about you. And it is, what was Z's first year as assistant coach with Sporting Kansas City?
Which year?
What year was his first year as assistant coach with Sporting Kansas City?
How is Johnny supposed to know this?
I don't know. I didn't know it either, but I would guess.
Z. How long have you been here?
I'm gonna text you.
I'll give you a clue, Johnny. They weren't called Sporting Kansas City yet, I don't think.
Doesn't help.
Doesn't help. Maybe it helps, Jimmy.
Yeah, I was on the team.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. 2008, so close. 2010, so close.
Oh.
2010, nobody
No.
gets it. Z, and for
2009.
Z, for that, you get 2
I get
points.
5 points.
Ah.
I get 5 points.
Z
No, you
gets
need
2
to-
points.
2 points.
2009.
8.
So you round up.
If you go over, you lose.
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry, Z. I should have known that. I thought it was.
That was a good. I really wish Johnny had gotten that right.
August of 09.
You didn't start the season with us. Got it. Came in
No.
halfway. Got it.
Tricky question. Really tricky question.
Yeah.
All right.
That was my first year in the league. See?
I know.
All right. Final question is about
Remember very well.
Johnny Russell. So, Johnny, you could put your pen down. And here's the final question.
Loves Rangers.
As with Bees, Johnny has had an illustrious career, especially at the club level with Sporting Kansas City and other clubs. With the national team, he's also only scored 1 goal. Who did he score against?
UVA. No? Okay. Was it in a qualifier? Can we have any tips on that?
Yes.
Qualifier. All right.
Qualifier. Jimmy, I'm going to throw you a bone for UVA, all right? Because Bees is starting to like surpass you here.
Well, that's what happened in real life too. Benny.
I'm kidding, Bees.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Bees got worried though. Z, you should know this.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Georgia.
That's not a bad guess.
All right.
All right, let's see those answers. We got Hungary, we got Georgia, and we got
I was
Please get it.
between
Please
two.
get it wrong.
Johnny, I remember.
Oh, I was hoping you were getting it wrong.
San Marino is correct.
Yes.
Wait,
Bees,
when did you cross
you know
out
what?
Georgia?
You know what's amazing
after
about
I
you,
gave
Bees?
after
Tell
I
your kids
told
to
Z
get
it
off
was wrong?
Google.
Yeah, because I was between two. I remember the conversation and I couldn't remember.
Wow, Bees is really running off with it, boys.
These is a
Bees
much.
gets 2
Absolutely.
points for that.
You know what? I mean, look at the support staff behind and around him. This is why he's got like 8 people there with computers. It's incredible. His support staff is way too big for us.
It's all right because we have two more questions and then the bonus question. So there's still time for somebody to make a comeback here.
All right.
We're gonna go back to the general knowledge question. We will be drawing this and it'll be the 3, 2, 1, 0 for the points. We will do Toyota. We're allowed to do Toyota, boys. So let's do Toyota.
Oh my God.
I honestly don't know what Toyota's looks like. I feel like I'm seeing like the sign, like the.
Okay, hold
I
on.
can't say. Oh, we got to edit that out. I'm gonna look up the Toyota sign.
Oh, all right. I'm already.
The only thing I can think of is that it might be red.
It is. I don't have any red pens, by the way, so I'm just gonna,
Yeah, the colors don't matter. Oh, by the way, you will be graded, as I told with Z and the coaches, you'll be graded with effort, artistic ability, and accuracy. What was that?
Somebody cheating.
Hold on a second. I'm drawing this thing. Hold on a second.
Jimmy, I really am giving you a point for that. Jimmy's up to 14 now. Jordan, make sure you write that down.
I mean, I think this is it.
All right.
All right. Let's see. I can see bees over there. It looks like the Olympics.
Here's mine.
Wow,
I have
that's
no
actually
idea.
not bad, dude. Both of you guys is not bad. Jesus isn't very good. That's not bad either. All right, wait. I gotta make. Look. Jimmy's bees takes last for sure. So here's how it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Mine's
So-
pretty good.
So I think that, dude, but the Toyota is pretty spot on there.
You asked for the logo, though. You asked for the
Wow.
logo.
Wait a minute. I have Toyota underneath.
I know. So I'm gonna say, put them back up, Johnny and Jimmy, please. I'm gonna say
I'd say Jimmy.
instead of giving
Thanks, Johnny. I
3, 2,
appreciate
1,
that.
instead of giving 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna give 2, 2, 2, 0. So Bees doesn't get any for that crap. So Jimmy gets 2, Z
You
gets
didn't
2,
like my ring?
Johnny gets 2, and Bees is 0.
Hold on a second. None of them have Toyota written by the sign, which you should have, and you give
correct, but you wrote,
Yours is upside down.
you put the halo on the bottom for some reason.
Mine looks
Well-
like a with. That's what mine looks.
Absolutely.
Jordan, have fun editing that out.
By the way, we have one more drawing. This is the final one for Know Your Teammate. It's not really your teammate, but it's Know Your Coach.
Mm.
So we're going to draw, and this is also an opinion. So it'll be the same way, 3, 2, 1 again. And it'll be an opinion based on me alone. And it'll be draw your perfect Peter Vermees emoji. It can have to do with anything. He could be happy, angry, sad. It's however you want to specify it. If you're gonna draw an emoji and send it into the text message judge, you want him to accept your emoji as Peter Vermees. Hey, Bees, funny story. When the coaches were on, I don't know if you watched it yet, but when the coaches were on, they said that Peter and Carrie had an appearance one time where they had to have like a bunch of 8-year-old kids playing in like these little tiny small areas in Heritage Park, and that all the players were like doing just here's one ball and have a kick around, while Peter and Carrie were like doing tactical like pressure cover balance. And I said, well, maybe Bees and Seth were there. And gratuitously, Peter said, I was probably yelling at Seth.
I like that.
I mean,
Yeah,
do
I
you really
loved
think
it.
that's funny, Benny?
I loved it, dude.
I mean, you really think that was funny?
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
I
I know you did.
I didn't. As a
You
matter
were
of fact,
laughing.
I didn't think
I've
that was.
just added. That's just made me add to my drawing. I'm happy with this.
By the way, we're just going to update scores before we see the answers
Who do
here.
you want to go first on this one, Benny? You want me to
I
go?
want Johnny because he seems excited. But
All right.
just to give you the scores right now, and correct me again, Jordan, if I'm wrong. This is the last question before the bonus question. So Beasler in the lead with 18 points, Jimmy with 16, Johnny with 14, and Z with 11. Z, you need to come back here.
I do. Absolutely do.
Are you ready yet, Bees? What are you drawing, a box over there?
I don't
I
know.
mean, how long he should be out right away because
Johnny,
he's
let's see
taking
yours
way too
first.
long.
Tried to
I don't-
draw a red card. I don't know. I'll take last again.
Johnny, let's see yours.
Oh God.
All right, let's see Jimmy's.
So mine is he's got steam coming out of his ears. He's got a flat top, and he's upset.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I like the haircut. Z, let's see yours.
Here we go.
Yeah, come on.
What
Z,
is that?
no, wait. That's a self-portrait, Z. That's
Hold
what
on
that
a
looks
second.
like.
I will tell you. So he is optimistic. He's happy, cautious, and determined.
Whoa.
Wow. That's
See,
what
you're
All
smart,
right, Z, the only one that you're better than is B's because B's was just a
Are
red
you
card.
kidding me? Seriously?
Z gets 1
I mean,
point.
you know what? Can we switch a judge here?
Jimmy gets 2 points, and Johnny gets 3. All right, we're last question. Z, I don't think you're gonna make it, bro.
I don't think so either, based on how you're running the show.
But there is a
All right.
possibility because this this is the bonus question, and before
All
we
right.
get to the bonus question, I'll tell you the scores. But for the bonus question, there is one way to win the game with just getting one answer right, and that is to get the exact answer, which will be very
Okay.
difficult.
Yeah.
But if you can, you will win the game. So scores: Beasler 18, Jimmy's now tied him at 18.
Oh, bees.
Johnny's at 17. Is that right?
Wow.
Johnny, what a comeback. And Z with 12. So 18, 18.
You only gave me 1
17,
point for
and
that. draw. You got to be kidding me. Seriously?
You got 1
Dude.
point for that.
You know what? All right.
All right, here we go. Last question. It's the bonus. This is for all the marbles.
All right.
How many goals have Sporting Kansas City / Kansas City Wizards scored in its entire history? All games.
All games.
All
games.
games.
Not just MLS.
Well,
All
Including
competition.
by the way, I want to
Wait.
get including friendlies,
Like,
No, not friendlies. Not friendlies. All
We're not counting
competitive
goals,
games.
really.
competitive games.
Yeah, so Open Cup, Champions League, regular season, playoffs, all that. Superliga, Campeones Cup. I don't think we've participated in that yet.
so beating William Jewell 6-0 doesn't count.
I don't even know what that is, Jimmy. But
And
you
the
don't.
brass.
It's not.
of
It's not.
nothing.
The brass.
That's out of the question. Okay.
It's not Price is Right. So you can go over. It's whoever's going to be closest to the ansanswer. If
Man.
Z gets it exactly right, he wins it by default.
Oh,
Right.
wow. This is
96.
no joke.
You can't tell us how many games they've played, right? Because that's essentially the.
I don't even know how many games we've played, so I couldn't give you that. And so Z's only chance to win is getting the entire result right. And then whoever gets it closest wins essentially because Johnny's only 1 point behind and the bonus is always worth 1.5 points.
Holy Zardmeister.
You want me to write it down?
Once everybody's written it down, you can verbalize it, Z. I hope you win this game.
Wait. Don't.
I do too. I should win it, but you know what?
Seems way over for me, that.
Come on, Jimmy, write something down, dude.
Dude, I'm crunching, baby. Get off my back.
The Jeopardy music's already stopped by now.
No, it's got to be more than that.
All right, we'll give you 10 seconds to write something down. He's got to put his kids to bed.
No, he's got to get him off Google Chrome.
All right, here we go. Let's see the answers.
My 3-year-old is gonna say she's really good at numbers. She's gonna say it out loud.
1,008 goals. Okay.
Wow.
I went way over that.
1,008. Beasler has Johnny 4,000 goals. Beasler, what is it?
I put
1,500 goals. 12.
That was my number.
I wonder where you got those two numbers. And it's incredible, actually, because Z got the last and the first number right. Actually, he got 3 out of 4 numbers right. The actual answer is 1,308. Beasler, congratulations. You are the champion.
Wow.
Although you took second place in the last one, Robo, I don't know how you're going to fix that one up, but Beasler, congratulations. The captain of the team has won, and we'll make sure to send you a nice trophy and maybe a gift certificate from Toyota.
Bees, congratulations. Well deserved. Your team did it really well.